Here's a new recipe for you guys. It comes from this cookbook, and it's called Jamaican Black Bean Stew. And that's what it looks like. It looks very good. I have some rice going in my rice cooker, and over here I have butternut squash, sweet potatoes, and a sweet onion, all chopped up kind of thick. And I just did the amounts that I wanted. I didn't follow this because this says 3 pounds. This is for how many servings? 8. So I just, you know, put what I wanted. So I just peeled the sweet potatoes, cut those, and then you can either buy the squash, peel it, and seed it and cut it, or buy this stuff. I was being lazy and bought that stuff. So we're gonna put that in this pan right here and get it turned on. So you're supposed to use a 14-ounce can of vegetable broth, but I have this stuff right here, so I'm going to use this. This is just a vegetable bouillon type of thing. So I'm using way too much water. Let's see. Alright, that looks good. So I'm using 16 ounces of water. And then this, you only need 1 teaspoon per 8 ounce. 8 ounces of water. So it's not very much. This stuff is strong. So let me get this in here. Get that in there. We're going to turn this up to high. And add the sweet potatoes, squash, and onion. So the recipe calls for 3 cloves of garlic, but that's for the larger serving size. So I'm just going to put 1 clove of minced garlic. And then what you're supposed to add is curry powder, a tablespoon of curry powder, 1½ teaspoons of allspice, ½ a teaspoon of ground red pepper, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So, I don't know if I have any of that stuff. Well, I know I have salt, but we're not going to add the salt. I think we might just leave it. Let me see. What do we have over here? Cumin. Cloves. I don't know what that... Oh, cilantro. I really thought we had some red pepper flakes. That's alright. My heartburn doesn't need it. Yeah, I think we are going to leave all of those seasonings out. I'm sure the curry powder makes it very good. But I don't think I have any. Oh, there's red pepper flakes. I just don't think that's a good idea. Okay, I'm sure it will be fine. There's the rice going. Now bring this to a boil. Once it starts to boil, lower the heat to low and cover it. It's almost there, not quite. We are boiling. I'm going to give it a quick stir. I got a piece of sweet potato stuck in the thing. Get out of there. Okay. cover it, turn it down to low, and let it go for 15 minutes or until the vegetables are tender. Let's see what we have here. It's looking good. It smells delicious. Alright, so these aren't totally tender yet, but they're to the point that I like. I actually don't like my vegetables cooked too much. So now we're going to add a can of beans. I'm using these ones from Trader Joe's. I don't know. I think that should be good, actually. I just rinsed them off in cold water first. Should we add the whole can? Yeah, I guess we'll add the whole can. And we're going to add the raisins. I forgot to pick up a container, so I'm just using these little boxes I have that we have for snacks. Trying to do this one-handed, guys. Not working out too good. Come on. I bet this would be delicious with the curry powder. Is that what's in it? Curry. Yeah, curry. I don't know about allspice. I'm not a fan of allspice. I bet it would be delicious with the curry. Trying to get this other one in here. I'm just putting 2 boxes. And I turn the heat up a little bit. Still have it on low, but just a little bit higher. Mix that all in. Alright, we're going to let that simmer for 5 minutes, uncovered. This is all set. Now I'm going to plate it up and show you guys what you put on top. So you're supposed to put tomatoes and sliced cucumber on top, but I'm waiting for somebody to bring me home a cucumber from the store. So we don't have that yet. But I would highly suggest using the cucumber because I bet that cold cucumber just, I bet it's really good with it. So I do have some tomatoes. I'm just gonna slice some of these up. These are just cherry heirloom tomatoes. I'm going to put too much because I get heartburn. Tomatoes give me heartburn. I'm going to go get my rice. The recipe calls for brown rice, but I used white because that was what I had. So let me get that. So there's our rice and our sweet potatoes, butternut squash, onions, black beans, and raisins. And I put a little bit of the broth over the ice. Over the ice? What in the world? Where did ice even come from? Oh, I forgot the lime juice. I'm an awful recipe person. We're supposed to add lime juice. You're actually supposed to add the lime juice to the pot. Right after you add the, what? The raisins and black beans. After that simmers for 5 minutes, then you add the lime juice. So, well, we'll just put a little bit over here. Let's get our tomatoes on there. Add a little more lime juice. And there we have it. I'm going to add the rest of this to the pot. Let's taste it. Alright, well, we'll take a bite of this. I want a bite of all of it. Okay, I'm going to take a bite. You know, this is delicious, but let me tell you, when I saw this recipe, what I saw was the picture, and I thought, wow, that looks so good. And then I read it, and I'm like, I don't know about that. It doesn't sound that great. It's delicious. And I would only imagine it would be even better with the spices and the cucumber. That is so good, guys. If you like these ingredients and stuff, I would definitely give this a try. Good stuff. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. I haven't done a recipe in a while. I will see you soon.